Hi, my name's Bruce. If you didn't already know that, this channel is probably not where your time is best spent. Uh, it's really only intended to keep friends and family updated with what I'm up to here in my time in Indonesia. Well, it's Saturday morning. My circlip plier kit came, and not only that, there are 2 sets in the packet. I thought, I wonder if Lisa ordered 2 instead of 1. I looked at the shipping label of the packet, quality 1. So, okay. So I guess if they get borrowed, I've got a spare set when they don't get returned. Yeah, well, I just lifted the pressure washer up onto the stand so that I don't have to bend over and work on it, which is hard on my back. And already I'm hot and sweaty, and you kind of look at those temperatures and humidities and you think, yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's give it a go. This is going to be a bit fiddly, I think. I need to put the other tips on. I've got the 45-degree angle ones. I need to go to the 90-degree angle. Let's try again. I could be at this a long time by the look of it. Doesn't help that I'm wearing safety glasses that are a bit blurry. You think I'm going to have to forgo the safety glasses so I can see, just use the safety squint. Not having a lot of success. I've got the right tool. I think I got the wrong operator. Let you mongrel. I'm bugging if I know what I'm going to do. Other than sweat. I can get it in one hole, but as soon as I try to get it in the other one, I lose my place somehow. Well, I think I'm going to have to involve a stepson or son-in-law to deal with this. It's beyond me. Oh, it's not going. It's the hole. Maybe the pins on the ends of the pliers are a fraction too large. In there. No, slips out. Okay, well I'm going to leave this for younger eyes. It's a fine sunny Sunday morning. Didn't come down here yesterday to have a look, so let's see what's happened since Friday. Laying the grid for the raised floor. It's kind of what I expected. As expected, there's walls going up. There's going to be a wall across here and a doorway, I expect. Foundation for the building with concrete yet. It's Monday morning. I just had some unscheduled excitement. I walked out this front door and something fell down on me from on top, and I had to pursue and dispatch this little guy. So yeah, I could have done without that. Not actually dead yet, but ain't gonna crawl away, I can tell you that. I pinned it down with the edge of the cardboard and dropped the chair foot on it a few times. So yeah, not gonna crawl away from that. It's Tuesday morning, so I thought I'd come down and check up what's going on down here at the rice factory. The floor grid is progressively filling in. Quite a bit to be done yet. But if they're going to do it at that sort of spacing, which they'll probably need to do to get proper support, it's going to be a lot of welding yet. I don't know if you can see it as well as I can, but this wall to the left here is higher than the wall to the right, and there's a slope on the wall that joins them, so it's going to be tilted down towards the north to run the rate off. And there's currently work going on here for a very long ring beam, which seems longer than any of those, so don't quite follow that. Kind of looks like there's going to be another wall go up, T intersection between that north wall and that vertical reinforcement, making a doorway up this side. So here's the additional angle line that's been recently delivered for that flooring, and Ezra tells me this is actually stainless steel, which you'd wonder looking at the rust, but it rubs off. This is basically, I'd say this is stainless steel 307, which rusts here. But such is life. It's Wednesday morning and I've got another project for myself. I've never been terribly happy with this particular bracket for this pressure tank. It was always quick and dirty. But I'm very pleased with this one. And now I'm going to add another tank because we're still getting overheating on this pump. If it runs long enough, it gets hot and says I'm going to shut down and take a rest while I cool down. So I figure if we add another pressure tank, it will run longer before cycling. So instead of going zzz click, zzz click, zzz click, it'll go zzz click, zzz click. Yeah, so what I'm going to build is a bracket like that one I like, which will actually hold 3 of these. Plan to only put 2 on here at the moment, but we'll size it for 3. As it turns out, I've got plenty of that aluminium from the good one to use on making another. In fact, I will make 2 because Azra conveyed to me the other day that the pump at Bendy's house is doing the zzz click, zzz click, zzz click thing as well, so I'll create a bracket for that which will hold 2 but only install 1 initially. Well, that's the first 2 pieces cut, and those 2 cuts with a hacksaw were enough for me to work up a sweat, as you can see from the drops falling on the ground. So I'm going to put this away for now and go back and cool down. It's Thursday morning. I thought I'd come down and check on the status of the rice factory before I go across to the shed and try and cut a few more pieces of aluminium. Still working on the grid for the floor. The ramp was raised. Okay, so the roof's kind of been extended out a bit over this. Not sure if I'll go all the way out over that. Haven't got the concrete in the pad for the engine yet, but I see they're mixing up quite a big batch there, so maybe that's going to be it. Well, I've got the first 6 pieces marked that I'll be needing for the 2 brackets. If I get through cutting 2 of those before I reach overheat, that will be a miracle. Well, I got through 4, even though I should have stopped after 2. I'm now saturated with sweat, so I'll clean up and go back and cool down. It's Friday morning, thought I'd come down and get an update before I do my weekly upload. Then I'll think about going over and doing a few more cuts or pieces of aluminium for the bracket, or brackets. But it's the last day of Ramadan, so they might pick up holidays today. Don't see anybody here. I don't think that's progressed since yesterday. Well, looks like they constructed the mount for the engine yesterday. So I guess next week that'll get moved across there. That'll be fun, because that won't be light. Me being me, what I would have done was left it further away from that wall to give better accessibility to the other side for servicing. But that's just me. Looking at those boxes over there, it's apparent that they even put in new pistons when they rebuilt that engine. So that was a comprehensive rebuild. That's something I hadn't noticed before. They actually have an inlet for the well, so that they can top it up from the rain off the roof. That's good. For reasons unknown to me, the camera on the southeast corner of the house has started working again. I suspect it may have something to do with the fact that we've had a fairly dry week, only 11 millimetres of rain, so maybe it's had a chance to dry out and it was a moisture problem. But whatever it was, it's working again. Anyway, that's enough for this week. I shall put together what I've got and do an upload.